So let's talk about Leos. Leos, Uranus is up in the 9th house. This one, I'm going to be a little kinder about in some respects. The 9th house is your philosophy. So if you have Uranus natally there, it tells me you think differently. You maybe were raised by, Christians, but boy, you may be of the Jewish faith at this point. You generally leave the tribe philosophically. You introduce the tribe, the family to new concepts, edgy concepts, concepts that the family may go, what did we do wrong? Where did we go wrong? Where did we steer this child wrong? There's a need to develop your own philosophy. So that immediately puts the person, interestingly, at physical distance from their parents. Generally, that child feels more comfortable, because as a child, you really don't want to rub it in your parents' face. If you're not going to be the devout whatever they were, it's easier sometimes to go physically at distance so they don't see it. They don't have to go, no, every Sunday you're not doing something, or that you're not doing something every Wednesday, or whatever the ritual would be. So, so there's a real freedom here. And if you're a lawyer, you have Uranus in the 9th, then you really like the edgy side of the law. You're going to cut some corners, right? A little antisocial. You're not going to follow all the rules. You may bend the rules a little bit. You may know how to game the system. And that's where Uranus in the 9th house, for those with that going on right now, I say you're getting wise or you're getting fooled. It's a tricky energy. The classic energy when Uranus goes into the 9th is for someone to believe that someone is going to, the mortgage scams that were so prevalent there. Big one. In 2009, a lot of them had Uranus going into the 9th. Someone making big promises about, the tax code and how the tax law is really written. None of us really have to pay these taxes. So people getting in tax schemes, so to speak, or getting around mortgage fraud issues and being strung along. So again, there's a real need to sort out. If you've got this going on, you really want to look very closely. I'm sure you've had people flake out on you, not deliver as they said. Whether we're talking about publishing, advertising, traveling, you have to really read through the lines, so to speak, about and check people out clearly. This is a great energy, and again, I say it I'm just going to say it because it's fact, to game the system. It's a great energy to game the system. So particularly where collective monies, whether we're talking disability insurance, Medicare, Social Security, anything where you can qualify for something. Now, the positive side of that would be grants, scholarships, things of that nature as well. But anywhere where there's a pool of money that many people have thrown in, and it's going to be distributed. And it's kind of anonymous. It becomes anonymous whose money that actually was anyhow. So it allows this connection here. So many times things are going on, and I've had clients become, the beneficiaries of, they get qualified for things, and scholarships and grants and everything. Disability insurance when Uranus hits the 9th house. Uranus has a little antisocial energy about it. It can be a little obsessed with self sometimes and not emotionally connected to the other people around it. So sometimes those types of things certainly happen, and sometimes you don't even plan on it. You just qualify. Wow, I didn't even plan that one. So it's all about opening your mind, so people do some great travel under this energy, or sometimes they're closing their mind down. And they're embracing some sort of odd belief.